You're staring at your online shopping cart late at night. You've found a shirt you actually need. It's $42. You go to checkout and there it is. Shipping, $7. That feels painful, right? Like you're just throwing money away. But right next to it, the site has a helpful little suggestion. Free shipping on orders over $50. And just like that, your entire way of thinking shifts. You're no longer asking, is this shirt worth it? Instead, you're asking, how do I get rid of that shipping fee? So you start scrolling not for something you need, but for a bridge to cross that $50 threshold. You find a pair of socks for $12. You add them to your cart. Your total is now $54. Shipping is free. You feel like you just hacked the system. You click buy. But hold on, let's actually do the math. You just spent $12 to avoid paying $7. You didn't save any money at all. In fact, you paid $5 extra just to feel smart. This isn't a mistake on your part. It's a psychological exploit. Welcome to the Financial Sketchpad, where we draw out the hidden math behind your everyday money decisions. Today, we'll be breaking down why the word free is often the most expensive price you can pay. In economics, the concept of free is like a glitch in the human brain. The difference between $2 and $1 feels pretty small. But the difference between $1 and $0? That feels massive. When something has a price tag, we evaluate it. We weigh the pros and cons. But the moment something is offered for free, we often stop evaluating and just start reacting. Free triggers a powerful fear of missing out. It feels like a gain we're about to lose if we don't act fast. That's the real reason you see people waiting in line for 30 minutes to get a free coffee that only costs $3. Their time is worth more than that, but the allure of free bypasses all logic. Companies know this. They use it against you every single day. Let's go back to that free shipping offer. That $50 threshold wasn't just pulled out of a hat. Companies track their data. They know their average order value. They intentionally set that free shipping line just high enough to make you stretch, to force you to add one more thing to your cart. And here's the kicker. The cost of shipping is usually already baked into the prices of their products. When you add those extra socks to your cart, you're not getting one over on the company. You're just giving them pure profit margin. You think you're optimizing your spending, but you're actually just helping them optimize their inventory system. And what about buy one, get one free? It sounds like an unbeatable deal, but think about it. If you only needed one shirt, is it really a deal? A $50 shirt with a second one for free means you're effectively paying $25 per shirt. That sounds good, but if you only needed one, a simple 50% off sale would have solved your problem for just $25. You would have spent less and gotten exactly what you needed. BOGO isn't really about saving you money. It's about moving inventory. It's a tactic to make you take 2 items off their hands instead of one. The cost doesn't just disappear. It just moves from their warehouse into your closet. You've just paid the closet tax. Now for what might be the most dangerous free of all, 0% financing. No interest for 24 months on that new sofa sounds like a perfect, responsible way to buy it. But here's the trap hidden in the fine print. If you miss a single payment, or if you don't pay off the entire balance by the end of the promotional period, all of the interest you thought you were avoiding is added back to your balance, retroactively. And it's often at a punishingly high rate, sometimes as much as 30%. Suddenly, that $2,000 sofa becomes a $3,200 mistake. And even if you're diligent and pay it off on time, the initial price of the sofa was probably inflated to begin with, to subsidize the financing deal for everyone else. The interest didn't vanish. You just paid for it upfront in a higher sticker price. This logic extends to the digital world. All those free apps, free email services, and free social media platforms. There's a well-known rule in the tech industry. If you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Your data, your clicks, your likes, your location, your search history, that's the real inventory. This data is sold and used to influence the ads you see, the credit offers you receive, and even the insurance premiums you're quoted. You didn't get a service for free. You traded your privacy for convenience. You paid the privacy tax. Free-to-play games are masters of this model. The game is free to download and start playing. It's fun, it's engaging, until your progress slows to a crawl. A pain point is introduced. You can't level up, you can't beat the next boss. And the only way to remove that friction, to get back to the fun part, is to pay. a little here, a little there. It doesn't feel like much at first. But people end up spending hundreds, even thousands of dollars on these free games. A game with a fixed price of $60 has a built-in limit. It protects your wallet. A free game has no ceiling on how much you can spend. Then there are free trials. They work because of a simple human tendency, inertia. Signing up is easy and frictionless. Canceling, however, requires effort. You have to remember to do it. You have to log in. You have to navigate a confusing menu designed to make you give up. So you forget, or you procrastinate. 3 months later, you check your bank statement and realize you've paid for something you only used once during the free trial. The entire business model is built on you doing nothing. Even rewards points, which feel like free money, aren't truly free. They're designed to make you spend more. If you spend $10,000 on a credit card just to earn a $500 free flight, you didn't get a free flight. You bought a $10,000-$500 flight. Points programs reward spending, not saving. They change your behavior to benefit the company, not your bank account. So how do you defend yourself against this onslaught of free offers? It starts with changing the question you ask yourself. Stop asking, what am I getting for free? Instead, start asking a much more important question. How much money is leaving my account in total? Learn to be okay with paying for shipping if it means spending less overall. Be willing to walk away from a deal that forces you to buy more than you need. Buy one item instead of two. And when you feel that urgent pull from a limited time offer, just wait 24 hours. Let the emotional high wear off. Start treating the word free not as an opportunity, but as a warning label. It's a signal to look closer, to do the math, and to think critically about what's really being offered. In the end, there is no such thing as a free lunch. Every free offer is paid for somewhere. It's paid for with your cash, your time, your attention, or your future regret. Free is a marketing tactic. Value is the truth. So seek genuine value and learn to avoid the tempting trap of the freebie. This is the Financial Sketchpad. If this video made you rethink something that's in your online cart right now, maybe go empty it out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.